good people? How's everybody doing? Welcome to Lisa's Real Spill. Before we get into it, please hit the like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. And and come and join the conversation. Would love to have you. I hope everybody's doing well. As for myself, I'm doing great. Yes, all praises to the Most High. I'm doing great. Great, 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 great. Um, yes, I have something I want to talk about. And I couldn't think of a title, so I just put Talk Dirty, right? But I want to talk about some things that I have seen, right? And this is a big reason why I stay in my lane and I don't bother folks, right? Whether it's on YouTube, on social media and in real life. I stay to myself because I just be seeing some of the stuff that goes on and it's a complete turn off, right? And I want to say something about this first before I really go into it. When I know some people be looking for people to help them with get started with their YouTube channel. And people charge for that, they charge for that. What I'm saying is be careful. Be careful of the people you giving your money to and you working with, because I done sat back and observed a lot of things. And I see some people where they charging people for these classes, right? And they telling y'all what y'all shouldn't do, but they doing the same shit on their channel. The things that they telling y'all not to do, they doing them. You see what I'm saying? And so just be careful with that. You see what I'm saying? Because some people don't want to see others get ahead of them. If that makes sense, right? They'll charge you for the class and tell you they're gonna help you and stuff. But then they'll be telling you you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that. But they doing it. They doing it. And some of y'all don't be paying attention. You gotta observe people and see what's going on with them. You really do. And you know, I'm just putting that out there to give people something to think about, and so that you can be careful. Because some of these people charge a lot for those classes, and I wouldn't want me wanting to give my money to somebody, and yet they saying to me, telling me I shouldn't do this and I shouldn't do that, but then they doing the same thing that they telling me not to do. You see what I'm saying? So some of these people don't want to see certain people get ahead of them. Some people want to keep you up under them, if that makes sense. So all I'm saying is be careful. Be careful. You know, because people don't have money these days. It's money. Hey, things is getting rough. So people don't have money to be thrown up in the air to somebody, and they not benefiting from, you paying for the class, and then you're not really benefiting from it. So you have to be careful about that. And because some people, I know some people are saying, "Oh, she trying to, she don't want to see nobody make money." That's the last thing I want to do is try to block a motherfucker from making money. Okay, I'm the type that'll help you make some money. I ain't hardly gonna block nobody. But never here nor there. I don't care about that. I said what I said because I seen what I seen. Okay, and and another thing I wanted to go into is that, some people will tell you, oh, don't build your channel on talking about nobody and arguing and fussing back and forth with nobody. But they doing the same thing. They arguing and fussing with people. They talking about people. I seen a few people that talks about Tasha K all the time. Every time you turn around, they got Tasha K name in their title and they got her picture in their thumbnail. Now, come on. You know why that is. Because if you put Tasha K in your shit, you're going to get some clicks and views behind it. And these people, they always got something bad to say about Tasha. Right? If I don't care for somebody, why am I going to be looking at you and using your name in my thumbnail? And every chance I get, I'm talking about you if I don't care for you. You see what I'm saying? And that's the thing I think that irks me is that you watch people and how they moving, and they say they don't care for this girl and they don't care for her because she did this and she did that. So you're going to talk about her for the rest of your life because she did something that you didn't approve of. So now you're going to talk about her for the rest of your life. No, be for real. It's for the click and the views. Come on, y'all. Some of y'all is so naive to stuff. They doing it because they get clicks and views behind it. Because it's plenty of other stuff to talk about. But these people talk about Tasha K. Every other video, damn near. They talking about Tasha K. Just like the thing with Cardi B. Cardi B and Tasha. They did their commentary on it, right? Of course, it was trending. So all right. They did their, they did their, commentary on it, and they let it go. They didn't bother it no more. You got these same people still talking about it. Every chance they get, they going back, picking out every little piece. Every little piece. So they can talk about her. Because they know that's going to get a click and a view. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy to me. But in the same breath, they saying they don't get down like this and they don't get down like that. Get the hell out of here. And they doing the same thing that everybody else doing. That's crazy to me. Like, just be honest about it. It's, you know what I'm saying? Just say, yeah, I do it because for one, Tasha name bring clicks and views. You know what I'm saying? Just be honest about that shit. Don't be being phony. You know? Trying to think of stuff, trying to make up stuff that she done did that you claim you didn't like, but yet you're going to keep talking about her. Come on, be for real. You talk about that girl because for one, I see jealousy. I think they talk about her because they are jealous. I think they're jealous of her. That's just my opinion. That's what I think. I think they jealous of her. Yes, I do. Because if you don't like somebody, you're not going to keep talking about them every time you turn around. You got their name in your title and you got their picture in your thumbnail. Come on. You're not going to keep doing that if you really, 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 really don't go for that person. Be for real. I said what I said. I think it's jealousy. I really do. I think they jealous of Tasha. And I think what really makes them mad is that Tasha don't get them no shine. She don't give them no, you know what I mean? She don't acknowledge them at all. She acknowledged one of them one time. One time. Okay? And she didn't even know who they were. But somebody had came to her and told them how that person was talking about them and using her name and her pictures and the thumbnails and stuff. She didn't even know who that person was. Come to find out, that person used to be a wino. That person used to be a wino. But now, they told Tasha that they was talking about her real bad, you know? That's crazy to me. That is so crazy to me. Just be honest. Just be honest. Because, like, it shows anyway. You ain't got to really be honest about it, but it shows. People that think for themselves and stuff, they can see the writing on the wall. For real. Then the thing with the cash apps. How you get mad with somebody because they get a cash app, because they getting cash apps, you get them too. You get them too. So how you get mad with somebody else because they get them? That don't make sense to me. You getting upset because the person over here is getting cash apps, but you get them too. Ain't nobody pocket watching you. Ain't nobody saying nothing about the cash apps you get. People send them by choice, not by force. A person send a cash app because they choose to. That's crazy to me. How, say for instance, I get cash apps, right? But when somebody else get them, oh, they scamming. They scamming, and they doing this, that, and the other to get those cash apps. But as long as you're getting them, it's okay. But soon as somebody else get them, they scamming, they doing this and they doing that. Be for real. I mean, seriously. Some of y'all really need to get a grip. Seriously. That's crazy to me. How that song go? It's cool when you do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck them. Birds of flip. They flop together. I should right over that song. But that's the truth, though. That's how people do. That's crazy to me. That is really crazy to me. How you mad because somebody else, you getting cash apps, but now you mad because somebody else getting cash apps too. Be for real. Please sit yourself down somewhere. These people is crazy. These people is really crazy. And yeah, I wanted to talk about it because I just don't think it's right. I really don't. How you can tell people, oh, don't start your channel doing this and doing that, but you're doing the same shit. You talking about people, you arguing back and forth with people, but you telling other people not to do it. Don't start their channel like that. But that's what you do. Please make it make sense. Please make it make sense. It's just crazy to me, the shit that people do, I don't get it. I don't be understanding it. I don't. I be kind of lost for words. But people just so phony and fake. For real. They really are. People is just so phony and fake. And they always find fault with what somebody else do. They do. They always find fault in what you did. Right? But they don't find no fault in what they do. Make it make sense. How do you find fault in what somebody else do, but you don't find fault in the shit that you do? Like, seriously. That's what I don't understand. Like, how does that work? I don't understand that. I'm lost with that one. I really am. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. How does that work? That you can find fault in everybody else but yourself. You don't find no fault with you, but everybody else you find fault with. Everybody else is doing something wrong but you. And you're doing the same thing everybody else doing. You talk about people. You putting people in your thumbnail. You putting their name in your title so you can get the clicks and views. But you want to tell other people not to do it. Be for real. I tell you. I tell you. And then I hear some of them say, I don't be switching up. You know how, we got people that switch up and this and that. But you do the same thing. You switch up too. That's what trips me out is that some of y'all, you say you don't do this and you don't do that, but you do. But you do. But you quick to holler. I don't do that. I don't get down like that. I don't switch up. But you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And I've seen so many do it because I sit back and I observe things. I'm an observer. I'm not the type of person that just jump into stuff, right? Or just jump and want to, be friends with somebody or something like that. No, that's not me. I sit back and observe things. And I watch and see what people do. What they do, how they act, and different stuff like that. So I will know who I'm dealing with, what I'm dealing with. And I done seen Quite a few people do the flip flop. They say other people flip flop, but they the ones do the flip flop. That's what I'm saying. How is it that you say every other people flip flop, but you don't? Please make it make sense. You try to say you don't flip flop, but you do. But you do. You do it just like it's a few other people that do it too. Flip flop. And like I said, uh, I was talking to somebody and they was telling me about something going on with two people on here, right? And I heard one of the persons say that the day was their court date or something. But of course, the other person didn't really talk about that. They just left that alone, you know. And like I said, if how can I put it? If other people, if you're doing what other people doing, just fess up to it. Like I don't understand some people. They do shit and then they want to act like they not doing nothing. It's everybody else but them. I don't get that. When when these people be doing the same damn thing everybody else doing. Sometimes they worse. They worse than the other people. Like seriously. But of course, they don't want to own up to it. They always trying to play innocent or playing the victim. And they not a victim. They are not a victim. They do just as much dirt as other people do on here, if not more. See, you never know who's sitting back observing things and just watching. You know, it's quite a few people that sit back and observe things but don't say nothing. And I'm one of those type of people. I don't have a whole lot to say, but I see you. I see you. And I see the kind of shit that some of you do. I seen somebody was talking about Storm Monroe. They were burning Storm Monroe name up. Had pictures of them in the thumbnail and in the title because it brings them clicks and views. But then they'll sit up there and say, "Oh, I don't get down like that. I don't be talking about people and putting people in my thumbnail and stuff like that." But that's what they be doing. They be doing the same damn thing everybody else doing. My thing is, if you do it, own up to it. Just own up to it. Don't be fake about it. Just own up to that shit. Because that's what you do. You do just as much as everybody else do. For real. Some of y'all be doing the most. But y'all are play innocent. Then you be doing the same damn thing everybody else doing. But then you'll come and play innocent or play the victim. Be for real. That's why I don't deal with folks. That's exactly why I stay in my lane. I don't bother people. Because that flip flop shit, I can't get with that. I cannot get with that. And that playing the victim. As soon as things blow up in your face, now you the victim. You become the victim. As soon as shit blow up in your face. I'll be like, man, are we serious? Is this what we doing now? And like I said, some of these people on here is like in their 50s, right? And man, I don't know. I don't understand what's going on. I really don't. But some of these people is in their 50s, and I can't believe the way they act and the things that they do. Like seriously, I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. I'd be like, wow, is this what we doing at 50? This how we doing it at 50 years old? That's sad. That is really sad. Like some of us need to regroup and try it all over again. Seriously, because it's sad. It's just sad. That's all I can say. It's sad. Like for you to be that old and doing the things that you do. It's sad. Seriously. Because we supposed to be past that. For us to be in our 50s and our 60s and shit. If you're in your 40s, your 50s, your 60s, you're supposed to be some of this shit you shouldn't even be doing. You shouldn't even be doing it. You shouldn't even be a part of it. And that's just facts. You shouldn't even be a part of it. Seriously. But it's sad that some of us are. Some of us can't get past. We can't get past it. You know what I'm saying? That's bad. Old as some of us are, as old as we are, and we doing little dumb stuff up here, arguing and fussing with people and cussing people out and stuff like that, calling the law on people and stuff. How do you call the law on somebody and then come back and talk about that person that you call that you made a report on, that you made a complaint about? How does that work? How do you do that? I don't get that. I don't get that part. How do you do that? And then some of you do stuff and then you don't want nobody to get up. Please make that make sense. How do you get mad because somebody say something about it when it's all on the internet and everybody's talking about it? But you gonna get mad when particular people talk about it. You get upset. I just don't I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't. And usually I don't say nothing about stuff like this. Usually I, talk about positive things or something you can learn from. But I had to say something. I just had, you know how you see stuff and you just gotta talk about it because you be like, wow, are they serious now? Is this what we doing? And that's how I was. I've seen so much of it that I had to like, damn. I got it. I just was in a space where it's though I gotta say something. I cannot just not say anything, just overlook this. I have to say something. That's where I was at with it, you know? And then I couldn't believe that people do stuff, and then turn around and play the victim. I don't get it. I see quite a bit of people do that. You know what I'm saying? End up playing the victim. They become the victim before it's all said and done. They become the victim. And then they wonder why certain people don't want to deal with them. Certain people don't want to be bothered with them and stuff. Yeah, that's why. Because people see you for who you really are. That's why people don't want to be bothered with certain people. Because they see you for who you really are. And because they see you for who you really are, they don't want to be bothered with you. You can't blame them when you phony and fake like that. And you flip flop. You can't blame a person for not wanting to be bothered with you when you flip flop like that. And always talking about somebody and stuff. You can't knock a person because they don't want to be bothered with you once they see who you really are. Huh. That's crazy. I'm like that. Once I see who you really are, I don't want to be bothered with you. I'm out. Once I see that you somebody that flip flop and do, and talk about people and mess with people and use people to try to get your clicks and views and different stuff like that, I don't want to be bothered with you. I'm out. I am out. Just like when I want to talk about certain stuff, I don't use people names. I don't put nobody's name in my title unless I'm talking about somebody and it's something good. I don't put nobody's name in my title and I don't put nobody's picture in my thumbnail because I'm not trying to use them for no clicks and views. Now, if I'm saying something nice about them or something, then that's something different. But if I'm up here and I'm just being, messy and ruthless and stuff. I'm not putting nobody's name in my thumbnail, and I'm not. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Excuse me, y'all. Wait a minute. Excuse. I'm back. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to use people in my thumbnail and stuff and use their picture in my thumbnail when I know, you know, that I'm talking about them and it's not good. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not. I'm not going to do that. That's just not me. I'm not going to do that. You know, but I see a lot of people, like I said, that use Tasha K name and her picture. And if I was her, I would start striking channels down. I sure would. I sure would. If it was me, I would start striking channels down. I sure would. Yup. If you got over 5 videos of me with my name in your title and with my picture in your thumbnail, strike. Get back. I would strike. You gotta wait till I finish. You always do that when I'm doing something. Here you come. My cat a trip. Every time I'm cleaning out the litter box or something or mopping, here he come. Here he come. He come right and try to get in the way. He a trip. But anywho, no, I just don't get down like that. If you look at my channel, I don't be putting people's names and stuff. And if I put somebody's picture in my thumbnail or name in my title, it's because I said something good about them. It wasn't because I was just trying to use them for a click and a vid. That wasn't it. But you got a lot of people that do that use people for a come up. And then they'll say, you need to find some content. They'll tell other people that they gotta find some content. But yet, you're doing the same shit. You're talking about somebody. I don't give a damn what's going on with them. You're using them and talking about them. Every time you turn around, you're talking about that same person. Every other video, every couple videos, you talk about that same person. But then you'll sit and say, "Oh, you need to do some content." Hey, Charlie, how you doing, baby? Thanks for tapping in. Make sure y'all hit the like button for me, share the video, and of course, subscribe to the channel. But yeah, that's what I don't understand. How you gonna do that to somebody? Be talking about somebody every other video, every couple of videos, you using their name and your title, and you using their picture, right? But then you turn around and tell somebody else they need to find some content. You better not. You better not. You better not. Excuse me, y'all. That was my cat. But then they'll turn around and tell somebody, you need to find some content. Excuse you? How you talking about the same person over and over and over and over and over and over and over again? Using their name in your title, using their picture in your thumbnail, but you want to tell somebody else they need to find some content. Be for real. Be for real. I don't understand that part. Please help me to understand that. Cause it ain't making sense to me. That's crazy. You can talk about that. I'm serious. That's crazy to me. They can talk about everybody else. You know what I'm saying? They get up there, and some of them, get up there on their channels. They talk about everybody else, right? But they doing the same shit on their channel. They talking about this particular person. They use like Tasha K. I done seen quite a few people that use Tasha K to get clicks and views. And they try to use an excuse about the case with Cardi and different stuff like that. Man, I ain't trying to hear that. They use that girl because they be trying to get clicks and views. And then want to get mad with her because she don't acknowledge them. Why would she acknowledge you when you talking bad about her every chance you get? You talking bad about a person? Be for real. Be for real. I wouldn't acknowledge you either. Every time you turn around, You're talking about her in a bad way. Be for real. Why would a person want to talk about you? I mean, why would a person want to acknowledge you and all you do is talk bad about them? Please. I wouldn't acknowledge you either. That's crazy to me. People is crazy. Will get upset because she don't want to acknowledge you. Why would she acknowledge you? Be like you don't say nothing good about her, but she want to acknowledge you. Be for real. Be for real. That's bullshit. You use her stuff so you can keep your clicks and your views up. Ain't nobody stupid. That's what it's all about. But of course, some people think you dumb and you don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? But that's what they do. That's what they use her for. They put her name in their in their title and her picture in their thumbnail because they're using her for the clicks and the views. That's what they doing. And every time some of these people talk about her, it's always something bad. Sound like jealousy to me. I'm just saying. I gotta keep it a buck. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna get up here and lie. Sounds like jealousy to me. Sounds like somebody's jealous of her. Of course, they not going to admit it, but they are. And this is my thing. You get up there, you talk about her and stuff, and the money she owed Cardi. Some of y'all talk about the money she owed Cardi. But at the end of the day, you ain't gotta pay it. Why you worried about it? Because you don't have to pay it. That's between her and her husband. You ain't got to pay nothing. Ain't nothing coming out your pocket. Sorry, say we must remember you must call crazy crazy. Otherwise, crazy will seem normal. That's so true, Tari. That is so true. But that's crazy to me. That is. It's that's crazy to me. You know, it really is. That's a trip. I heard some of y'all worrying about, calling her broke and all this kind of stuff, but she doing her thing. She doing her thing. She be in the comedy thing. She's into the comedy and stuff and be doing shows and stuff in the comedy. I salute her. I salute her and I'm proud of her. She doing her thing. And that's why I say some of y'all jealous because y'all ain't doing nothing. Y'all ain't really doing nothing. And that's why y'all talk about her and it's always something bad. It's never a good thing. You're never talking about her in a good way. Then you want her to acknowledge you? Be for real. Who's going to acknowledge somebody who talks about them and every time they talk about them, it's something bad? It's never a good thing. But I salute her. Tasha doing her thing. Tasha is doing her thing, and I salute her. I'm proud of her. I really am. I am proud of her. And she gonna pay that money. Watch. She gonna pay that money. I'm gonna tell you why I know she gonna pay it. For one, she gonna pay it because too many of y'all talk bad about her. And y'all want to see her fail. Y'all want to see her fail. And that's why she not gonna fail. Because too many of y'all are rooting for her to fail. That's why she's not gonna fail. And that's why she's gonna get that money paid off. Because too many of y'all are praying for her downfall. And that's something you should never do. You should never do something like that. Too many of y'all are praying for her downfall. And guess what? It's not gonna work. She's not gonna fall. She's not gonna fall on her face. She's gonna work it out. She's gonna get it all worked out. Watch and see. She's gonna get it all worked out. Because too many of y'all want to see her fall on her face. Y'all want to see her, destroy everything. that she got going on. And it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen at all. I salute TK. I do. Some things I don't agree with, but it's no reason for me to hate her or to bash her or to, or to judge her or talk about her, because we all do some stuff that we not proud of. We have all done something that we not happy about. We all have. You know what I'm saying? We have all done something that we are not happy about. So I don't understand when people do that. Talk bad about her and stuff. I don't get it. I salute her. And I pray that she works everything out. I really do. But when you sit back and you trying to pray for somebody's downfall, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. She's gonna work it all out. Watch and see what I tell you. She's gonna get it all worked out. Because too many of y'all, this what I don't understand. Some of y'all use her name in your title. Then you turn around, you use her picture in your thumbnail, right? For your clicks and views. But then on the same breath, you hoping for her downfall. Please make it make sense. Please make it make sense. How does that work? How does that work? How do pray for her downfall? But yet you use her name in your titles and you use her picture in your thumbnail. So you're getting your clicks and your views off of her. But in the same breath, you hope she failed. Boy, I tell you, y'all something else. Some of y'all is something else. Some of y'all is something else. But I kept seeing certain stuff and I just had to talk about it. I sure did. I'm getting ready to go. I love y'all. Please repent and save your soul. We all need to be repenting and saving our soul. I love you guys. Lord's willing. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.